Soyez savoir, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, suspended VC has left decision to USP Council. Person questioned in relation to NFP HQ raid. And Fijians on leave without pay can apply for FNPF assistance. Suspended University of the South Pacific Vice-Chancellor Professor AHLUWALIA says whether his removal from the position was legal or not will be decided by the USP Council. Speaking exclusively to FBC News this morning for the first time since his suspension, Professor AHLUWALIA said if something concrete comes up in the investigation, it will be a matter for the council to decide. Professor AHLUWALIA has been suspended with pay pending the outcome of an independent investigation relating to allegations of misconduct and breaches of USP policies and procedures.
I'm saying this is a matter for the council. Whoever removed me, whether it was legal or illegal, will be something that the council must decide.
One person has been taken in for questioning following a raid at the National Federation Party headquarters and suspended Sudelpa office yesterday evening. Police Commissioner Brigadier General Siti Veningilio confirms the person was taken in for an interview while the raid was being carried out. According to FBC News sources, the man being questioned is Farrell Khan, who is renowned for his anti-government postings on social media sites under his name and on pages such as the Fiji Exposed Forum. He was arrested yesterday and is being questioned by the Criminal Investigation Department. The police commissioner had earlier confirmed to FBC News that the raid was carried out in relation to an alleged social media posting. The second phase of COVID-19 withdrawal scheme has been extended to members who are on leave without pay. Chief Executive Chao Chikoroi says this phase was initially aimed at providing immediate relief for members who were genuinely unemployed. However, he says the fund understands that a lot of employers want to keep their employees and have opted to send them on leave without pay instead of ending their jobs. He says the fund will rely on employers to be upfront with them regarding the status of their employees. The submission of applications for Phase 2 was being activated yesterday on the My FNPF and the employers portal, allowing members to apply online. Phase 1 has closed with a total of 85,959 members paid over $54 million. The Ministry of Fisheries has received a report highlighting the possibility that fish exported from Fiji may have poisoned 5 New Zealanders. Permanent Secretary Penembalai Nambuli says during this time of year, some fish are poisonous, but they can't confirm if the claims made by New Zealand are true. Reports from New Zealand suggested that 5 people got fish poisoning after eating frozen kawakawa imported from Fiji. Balai Nambuli says they have also received reports of local fish poisoning and are urging Fijians to be mindful of the type of fish they consume. He says investigation into the claim is underway.
We are trying to validate that information too. We understand that the reports that have come in is that the fish that were brought from Fiji to New Zealand caused the poisoning. We can't deny that yet or confirm that yet.
6 arrests were made for breaches of curfew restrictions last night, with 4 of them linked to alcohol. In the Southern Division, 2 men in their 20s were arrested after being found drunk in Vaumbati, Nasinu. Western Division recorded 4 cases, which included 2 arrests near the Malawai housing area in Nandi, whereby both men were found drunk. An arrest was made in Taveungavenga Bar, while another individual was arrested in Nyako, Nandi. Both were found walking around during curfew hours. Majority of the social cases reported to the Social Welfare Department comes from the Western Division. The United Nations Development Programme believes there is an increase in domestic violence, child abuse and other psychological issues in the West as the pandemic has hit the division the hardest. Project Outreach Coordinator Salesi Savu says the domestic violence cases are the highest, and this could be because of financial constraints faced by families due to job losses. The UNDP, through its REACH program, the Social Welfare Ministry and other relevant agencies are now providing counseling, information and awareness sessions at the grassroots level.
These are people that are most of the times do not access government services. Reaching out to victims of domestic violence, we know that in our Fijian culture sometimes it is very hard for them to come forward. So we are coming to their doorsteps, we are taking them into our REACH buses to have that privacy space so that they can open up to us.
500 families are expected to benefit from today's distribution of food relief supplies from the French government. Recipients of the food hampers include the Salvation Army, which received 50 packs, being Helping Hands Fiji, who welcomed 200 packs, and the NGO Solo Moms, who were given 250 packs. French Ambassador to Fiji, Jean-Francois Fiteau, says the assistance is simply being part of the community and helping in what little way they can. The food hampers are comprised of military rations, which are expected to last between 3 to 4 days.
But it's also a good thing that we can show the real people that we care for them, which we do because we live with them, and in such a warm and welcoming place as Fiji is.
In an effort to assist Fijians who are struggling, Burger King today donated $9,000 to its foundation for the education of needy children in Fiji. All Burger King outlets in Fiji carry out donation boxes to support FNPF Fiji. The organization provides scholarships covering basic school supplies such as school uniforms, shoes, bags, books, and stationeries for primary and secondary school children. Since 2016, Burger King has raised close to $70,000 for FNPF Fiji.
This year has been a particularly challenging year for Fiji and the world at large with the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic has caused profound disruptions on all aspects of our day-to-day life.
Up ahead, players' commitment pleases coach. And Cricket Fiji remains positive.
Bula FM, number 2 and seri.
Bula FM, number 2 and seri.
The Fijiana Sevens players are committed to training despite the restrictions in place due to COVID-19. Head coach Sayasi Fuli says he was impressed with their fitness level during the routine test last week at the Fiji Rugby Union House. Fuli says this shows the dedication of the players as they prepare for the HSBC 7 series to be held in September.
It's good that they came this morning. The results are good. We can see that they are very healthy in terms of flexibility and all the testing that are done this morning. It shows that they are committed to the program that we sent them 2 months ago.
One of the major losses for Cricket Fiji due to the pandemic is the schools competition. The competition had to be postponed after 4 rounds when Fiji confirmed its first case of the coronavirus. But Cricket Fiji is hoping to resume the competition after consultation with the Ministry of Education. The ministry had earlier indicated there will be no extracurricular activities in the next school term.
If there's a chance that we're able to even go as far as being part of their physical education programs, we will. We're not letting go of working with the schools over the next few months until the end of the year. So our school programs are still on schedule. We will just have to find an innovative way to get them back in, but all within, of course, the guidelines of the ministry.
Striving to elevate the standard of beach volleyball, the Fiji and Oceania Volleyball Associations are working on developing a high-performance unit in the country. The HPU will train volleyball players from around the Oceania region. Fiji Volleyball Federation President Linganguki Suva says it's high time the region excelled in the sports.
With the growth of beach volleyball globally, we want to be part of the growth. So high on the agenda, we've got the indoor volleyball court all sorted out. High on the agenda now is to have that HPU up and running so that we can train our players and our officials to world-class level.
Eden Park in Auckland, New Zealand could play the host to one of the highest profile boxing matches in the world this year. Organizers are keen to stage the third installment of the heavyweight trilogy between WBC champion Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. A mixture of cloud and showers is expected this afternoon and into tonight. Tomorrow we'll see more showers and the chance of a thunderstorm. That's your FBC News now. Join us again at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. In times of crisis, you need news that you can trust. Fight fake news by getting the facts from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio, and digital media news by logging on to our website at fbcnews.com.fj, keeping Fijians connected with the truth.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Bula FM, number 2 NSR.